With each breath we inhale, the chest and belly expand, bringing fresh oxygen into the lungs. We then exhale, the muscles relax, the air leaves the lungs carrying the carbon dioxide. We breathe through the nose, air enters through the upper airway, traveling down into the windpipe or trachea. The trachea branches to smaller air passages in the lungs, the bronchi and the bronchioles, ultimately ending in the air sacs. These air sacs in the lungs are surrounded by capillaries, very small blood vessels. At this level, oxygen leaves the air sacs into the capillaries to be carried back to the heart and oxygen out to the body. At the same time, the air sacs pick up the carbon dioxide, passing it back up through these same airways to exhale.
When we breathe effectively, we deliver the highest quality and amount of oxygen to each and every cell of the body. And then these naturally intelligent cells come together to create a state of optimal health. One effective breathing technique, which balances both the right and left side of the brain, is called alternate nostril breathing. Some of the benefits you may notice with this technique include strengthening your immune system and heart health, as well as promoting a calm and balanced state of mind. Now, how do we breathe peace? It actually starts with having the awareness that peace is our natural state of being. So as we feed our cells with oxygen, what thoughts are we feeding our mind? Our thoughts directly influence the chemistry of the brain, which then impacts each and every organ system. So when I have the awareness of peace, our stress hormone levels go down, our happy hormone levels go up, and the lungs are then able to work at their best, delivering oxygen most effectively throughout this body. So dear friends, understanding that the quality of our thoughts impacts the quality of our breath is the key to breathing peace. So let's experience this together. I am a being of peace. And I breathe peace. I am a being of peace. And I breathe peace. I am a being of peace.
Welcome everybody to Peace in the Park, Breathe Peace Together Again. We're your MCs today, Cynthia Pinella and Michelle Schimmel. And for more than a year, the Breathe Peace series has continued a series of bringing you ancient wisdom and practical methods around breathing and meditation, so you can gradually build your way to peaceful, center, happy state of mind. We hope you have joined our monthly sessions, each one designated as a celebration dedicated to the UN International Day of Peace and Nonviolence. This past year, our annual Peace in the Park, which is usually celebrated in Central Park, has turned into a monthly virtual celebration, obviously for safety reasons. And we wish to acknowledge that. So, Michelle, you can tell us further about Breathe Peace.
Thank you, Cynthia. Even though we were not in Central Park for the years of 2021, we sought to bring you through virtual gatherings the same spirit of love, peace, and remembrance and goodness. Tonight is our final virtual session entitled Celebrating Greatness. So we are on behalf of the Brahma Kumaris Spiritual University, so welcome. The Brahma Kumaris teach a form of meditation that focuses on our identity as beings of peace, a spiritual living energy in the body. The organization teaches to transcend such labels as race, nationality, religion, gender, and aspires to a culture of peace and inclusivity. And the BKs, Brahma Kumaris, have over 8,500 centers in 110 countries. Our programs offer practical examples to breathe peace into your life and into your soul. It is said that oxygen to the body is peace to the soul. So for the next hour, please find a comfortable spot and join us with your full heart for meditation, spirituality, music and dance, and ideas to advance your personal journey. We are now going to hear the blowing of the conch from Guru Dilip Ji and an invocation from our very own Sister Carmen. Guru Dilip Ji is a founder and CEO and global chairman of the World Yoga Community. He is a humanitarian, a spiritual guru, a yoga teacher's trainer, a musician, and an interfaith minister. And since 1999, he has held an active role in the international community at the United Nations. Welcome. And after Guru, we will have Carmen Palmer, who is our very own she is a retired registered nurse, and she coordinates the Hope in Healthcare initiatives of the Point of Life Foundation, offering workshops and retreats aimed at integrating spirituality into healthcare. Carmen is a practicing BK for the last 23 years. So first we will hear from Guru Dilip Ji. Welcome. Shanti. Sister Carmen, must unmute. Thank you.
Om Shanti. Let us move our attention now into a sacred space of stillness, a space of oneness, where we can experience the presence of spirit, that which we all are, merged in the energy of love, aligned in one purpose, to celebrate and appreciate, and to offer gratitude and appreciation for all that has happened throughout the past several months, and to invoke the presence of the Ultimate One, whose incognito blessings have made possible all that we have done together over this time. And in the stillness, let us invoke within ourselves a deep silence where we can experience ourselves as beings of light, instruments to bring light and healing into the world, not just into our lives, but into the lives of others. The light of hope, the light of love, the light of peace, of joy. So as we breathe peace, we also breathe and radiate love. We also breathe joy, hope, and healing. And in the silence, let us connect our thoughts to the ultimate source, the supreme being of light, the ocean of all that we are, all that we have, and all that we share. So let's all together endeavor as we move forward to remain full, to continue to be instruments to share peace, love, and joy. So let's together now savor the thoughts. I am light, and I radiate light. I am peace, and I share peace. I am love, and I share love. I am joy, and I spread joy. I am an instrument to awaken hope and healing in the minds and hearts of all. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Guru Dilip Kumari Ji and our own Sister Carmen, for the beautiful spirit that you have offered us during our program. And now we continue with 3 guest performers that you probably have seen before if you've joined us in our past sessions. We welcome Michelle De La Fave, Jili Wang, and Kathy Toll. Michelle De La Fave has become a familiar face to millions of TV viewers with her work with Dean Martin's NBC television series and has appeared on numerous television shows. And she has made guest appearances throughout the United States with veterans groups and headlines in concerts at several New York City nightclubs, including the Metropolitan Room and 54 Below. And she will be followed after her beautiful song by Jili Wang, who is founder, artistic director, and choreographer of 7 Midnights Physical Research. She's an award-winning dance artist based in New York. And Kathy Toll will bring it home as an interfaith minister, spiritual leadership coach, and Reiki master. She is the chair of the NGO Community on Spirituality, Values, and Global Concerns, and a UN representative. Welcome all, and thank you for joining us. Michelle.
Thank you. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's the happiest season of all, with those holiday greetings and gay happy meetings when friends come to call. It's the happiest season of all. There'll be parties for hosting, marshmallows for toasting, and caroling out in the snow. There'll be scary ghost stories and tales of the glories of holidays long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There'll be much mistletoeing and hearts will be glowing when loved ones appear. It's the most wonderful time of the year. holidays long, long ago. It's the most wonderful time of the year, with the kids jingle belling and everyone telling, be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time. It's the most wonderful time of the year. Happy holidays.
Oh, thank you so much for that beautiful singing, Michelle, and Giali, that beautiful dancing. Well done. And now I would like to welcome you, Anaga. She's going to do very special Raj Yoga meditation for us. Anaga has been practicing heartfulness meditation, which is a meditation practice based on Raja Yoga that connects us with light and love in our hearts. She volunteers as a meditation trainer in New York. She's the New York coordinator for the Heartfulness Institute and Sri Ram Chandra Mission. So please welcome Anaga.
Hello, everyone. First, I will guide you step by step through heartfulness relaxation for about 2 to 3 minutes, where we progressively relax our body, starting with our toes, going up all the way to our head, and then we settle our awareness in the heart. I will then request you to begin meditation, where we remain seated in silence with our eyes closed and meditate on the presence of divine light in the heart. We will do this for about a minute or so. I will then end the meditation by saying that's all and request you to take a few moments to observe and acknowledge the inner state and slowly emerge from meditation. Let's begin. I will turn off my camera for now and feel free to do the same, because we will be keeping our eyes closed for all of it. Let's begin. Take a few deep breaths. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes softly. Let your breath now be normal and calm. Wiggle your toes. Feel a healing current of energy from the Mother Earth moving up through your feet, allowing them to relax. Feel the relaxing effect in your toes, heels, ankles. Letting the energy gently move up, relaxing the calf muscles, knees, thighs, waist, hips, lower back, upper back, chest, and abdominal area. Your shoulders be tension-free, relaxed, and melting away. Let the energy flow into your arms, relaxing the biceps, elbows, lower arms, wrists, arms, fingers, fingertips. The entire body from the neck down is deeply and completely relaxed. Let your neck muscles gently relax, letting the energy flow up into your face, relaxing the eyes, forehead, nose, lips, chin, jaws, earlobes. The top of your head to the back of your skull, the entire head and your mind is deeply relaxed. The entire body, from the top of the head to the tip of the toes, is relaxed and packed with Mother Earth's energy. Scan your entire body, and if there's any tension anywhere, take a moment to let it melt away. Now bring your awareness to your heart and let it settle there, feeling deeply relaxed. Now we move to the silent meditation for a minute. Let's begin meditation with a gentle suggestion that divine light is present in the heart and is attracting us from within. Let yourself be immersed in a feeling of love, divinity, and peace for a minute.
Thank you for that relaxation piece, Annika. That was beautiful. And now we'd like to welcome singer Paul Leftinger to perform an original song, as well as a renowned flutist, Carolyn Steinberg. Paul Leftinger, he's an international multi-award winning singer, songwriter, composer, and he's a leader in a new genre of music he calls conscious healing music. And he's been invited to the United Nations headquarters at least 3 times to perform. And Carolyn Steinberg, she's a composer, flutist. She plays anything from Bach to Latin jazz, and she has studied all over the world. And she received her doctoral degree from Juilliard Art. And currently she's in a Latin jazz quintet called the La Banda Ramirez. So we welcome both of them.
Down his sweet head, the stars in the sky looked down where he lay. The little Lord Jesus asleep on the hay. Merry Christmas to you, my love. The cattle are lowing, the sweet baby wakes, but little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh. Merry Christmas to you.
ask thee to stay close by me forever and love me, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and take us to heaven to live with you there. Merry Christmas to you, my love. Merry Christmas to you, my love.
Peaceful thoughts allow the body to be at peace. What are a few of your favorite things to give you peace?
Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Really getting into the holiday spirit here. So now we're heading for the final stretch. And we're going to do some literal stretches with Denise Lucille. And just to introduce her, she's also known as Kripa Devi. She's an artist, teacher, yoga instructor. She's a co-founder and president of Yoga and Daily Life New York, and she serves as a representative of the Sri Swami Manananda World Peace Council at the United Nations, and she has shown her artwork internationally. So we welcome Denise.
Thank you, Cynthia. Namaste, dear friends. You hear me well? So we will do some gentle practice. Our bodies are temples of our soul, and our bodies need good nourishment and healthy movement. So we will practice seated to not disturb this beautiful atmosphere that we created, to not do too much movement. And I will invite you to just bring your fingers on your shoulders, elbows forward, and then we will go back and make large circle, inhaling and forward exhaling. Gently inhale, exhale. And just feel your shoulders, muscles around your shoulders. And practice according with your breath. Next time when you come forward with elbows, change direction. Raise your shoulders, elbows up, inhaling back, exhaling forward, and a few rounds. Two more rounds. And relax. And just feel your shoulders after these few movements. And now we will interlock fingers behind the head and open your elbows. With exhale, inhale in the middle. With exhalation, bend left, sideways. Inhale in the middle. Exhaling left. Stretch right side. Inhale in the middle. Exhaling right. Middle position. And left. Once more, each side. Harmonizing movement with breath. And feel stretch. And just relax arms. And now feel side muscles. Take deep breath. And again, interlock fingers behind your head. Open your elbows. And now stretch slightly your spine. Just slightly stretch up. And exhaling, turn left from hips. And look behind you. Middle position, inhale, and then turn right, twisting. Middle position, second round left. Middle position, right. Middle position, once more each side. And coming in the middle, relax your arms. Interlock fingers and place palms on your head. With inhalation, stretch arms up. And exhaling, hands on your head. Once more, inhale. And exhale. One more round, inhale. Exhale. Relax arms. And just one more exercise. Straighten your legs in front of you with heels on the floor and legs are straight. And now pull toes toward your body. Your toes toward your body. Feel stretch on the back of your legs. And now bring toes down. Stretch your feet down. Inhaling, toes toward your body, and exhaling down. Once more, inhale, toes toward your body, and exhaling down. And now make few circles, going right with your feet together, rotating from your heels. And change direction. And relax your feet. Again, bend your knees. Just rest your hands on your thighs. Place your right hand on your belly. And just take deep breath in, out. Be aware of your breath. Relax your hand. And just feel now more awareness in your body. And feel harmony of your body, your mind, and your soul. Namaste.
Namaste. Thank you, Kripa Devi. Now we're wide awake, more flexible in body, mind, and spirit. So at this time, we would like to welcome back Guru Dilipji. Guru Dilipji, we have your attention.
Namaste, namaste. We had a beautiful food for our mind and soul. It's time to celebrate our holidays. Thank you, all the Brahma Kumari's volunteers, leaders, and the coordinators. My great pleasure to join. I chose one song, Deck the Halls. I was asking Misha, I thought she would sing. So I'll go it with the drum. Let us see. Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. Tis the season, be the jolly. La 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 la. Don't we know how rich and reading? La 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 la. Throw the engine, Julie guide. La 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 la. See the blazing.
Spotlight Guruji.
No, what happened? Somebody is touching there. This is coming on my writings. Okay, who is going to join with me? Michelle is going. Deck the hall with boughs of holly. La 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 la. Tis the season to be jolly. La 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 la. Don't be now a gay apparel. La 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 la. Call the agent to take her on. La 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 la. Is that correct? Pass away, oh, year passes. La 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 la. Hail the new year, leads and lessons. La 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 la. Sing we joyous all together. La 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 la. Healers of the winter weather. La 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 la. La 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 la. I never sang in front of anybody. This is so fun. I played drum. Thank you.
You did great. At this time, we would like to give Sabita the floor. Sabita.
Hello, all my friends. Very good evening to all of you. Greetings of peace. It is indeed my honor and my pleasure this evening to say thank you to each and every one of you for the wonderful, wonderful support that you have given this series, Breathe Peace, over 14 months. And this evening, it turned out to be such a treat. Guruji, thank you for the entertainment and everybody else, and Michelle and Dennis. Everything was so beautiful. It turned out better than I thought. So a big thank you. So what we want to do this evening is to, from our hearts, from the team, and the team is Antonio, if we can just spotlight him quickly. Antonio, Tony, and Cindy, who is one of our MCs, and Diola, who is working behind the scenes, and Michelle, who is also one of our MCs today, and Kiran, who is also working behind the scenes as our tech person. So that's the team. And on behalf of all of us, from the bottom of our hearts, we say a big, big thank you, because this program was created last year as a kind of a substitute for the Peace in the Park, which we couldn't do in person. And based upon all that was going on in our world, Breathe Peace was born. And as a result, today you would have been hearing, for those of you who are here for the first time, would be wondering, oh, this is a different type of celebration of the holidays, but we are celebrating Breathe Peace. And of course, we are celebrating the spirit of generosity. And so I will now take this opportunity to individually thank each one of our friends. Some of you are here in person today, some of you are not here, but nevertheless, I'm going to still mention your names and spotlight you, and you can say, you can wave to everyone. So I would like to first spotlight Anaka, whom you heard from a little earlier, as a member of the Heartfulness Institute. So thank you, Anaka, once again. And then Carmen Palmer, who's our dear friend from the Bronx in New York. She runs the center, the Brahma Kumari Center there. So thank you, Carmen. Then Carlin, of course, you heard from her today, playing the flute. So thank you very much, Carlin. I'm just saying thank you, but this thank you is filled with a lot of gratitude and a lot of love, because you are our dear, dear friends. So all of you. Then Carmen Calder, she is here. I saw her somewhere. So if you can spotlight her too. She was our drummer, and she's also music composer and a yoga teacher. She's here with us tonight, and we feel very blessed. Kati Toll, who last minute had a family obligation, something came up that wasn't so very pleasant. So we hope she's doing well, but we still want to acknowledge her because she was going to be here tonight. She's a chairperson of the NGO Committee on Spirituality, Values, and Global Concerns. So thank you, Kathy. Then, of course, Dennis, for that wonderful stretches. Dennis is our dear friend, and you heard from her, we just saw her, Yoga in Daily Life, and of course our dear brother, Guru Dilip Ji. Thank you again. And Lyle, who is still recovering from COVID. He said he would try his best to be here tonight, but I don't think he's here. But never mind, Lyle Benjamin, and he's the founder of the Planned Acts of Kindness. And Lindy, I'm not sure if he's here today, but Lindy is also a dear friend. He's the co-chair of the annual season for the Committee on Nonviolence, the Gandhi King Season of Nonviolence, and we do support each other. Then there is also Michelle Delafave, who we heard from today. And then there is Sheila, who we're going to hear from very soon. Sheila, Dr. Anjali and Dr. Rochelle Goldberg together had created that video on Breathe Peace that you would have seen when you were coming in. They worked very hard to put together that video, and it is still out there on YouTube for the benefit of everyone who would like to learn some techniques on breathing in and out, deep breathing. And then for those who are not present, I'm going to just quickly run through the list. Crystal Zeng, who is a yoga instructor, and Crystal had done a lot for Peace in the Park and for Breathe Peace in helping us with the promotion. She can't make it today. Then Jaya Lee Wang, whose dance you saw, the Lion Warrior, which was supposed to signify victory. John Burgess, who is the founder of the Beyond the Ordinary show. He was our MC, he was our moderator last year. Leah, who is from Yoga for Kids and love working with us, and we love working with her too, and with the kids, but she is working late today, so she won't be able to join us. So thank you, Leah. Then Nicholas, many of you know Nicholas, the singer. Then Paul also, up until this morning, he was hoping to join, but he wouldn't be able to. He's taking care of his mom. So again, we sent out our pure love to all these, all our friends who are doing service in different ways. Then our dear grandmother, Patricia Ann Davis, we want to say thank you to her. She's from the indigenous people somewhere in Nevada, I think. Then Poonam Gupta, who entertained us with laughter yoga. And then our friend Priya from the Brahma Kumaris in Missouri. And of course, Dr. Rochelle, and then Ryan Campbell, who does so much work for the young people in Harlem and many parts of the USA from the Christian Youth Association. And Shivani Dayal, who is the BKUN Youth Rep, who is right now in college doing her master's, so she's not here with us. And then Sharda Gear from the, who's a spiritual life coach from the Dutima Life Institute. She also helped us and with this forgiveness process and the open process. So a big thank you to all of you from the bottom of our hearts. And thank you, of course, to everyone else who has attended here today. And we look forward to working together and serving the world together. Now I hand you back over to either Michelle. I think it's Michelle.
It's me. Fa la 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 la. Not also my first debut too, Guru Dilip Ji. Well, I have the extreme pleasure and honor to introduce Sister Gayatri Narayan, who I have heard and described very aptly that she gives off so much light and love, even through our little boxes, that you will feel her presence, that will come through the screen. And I know that is true because I have been in her presence and I feel it right now as I do with all of you. So Sister Gayatri is a spiritual educator, writer, and speaker. She is the Brahma Kumari representative to the UN and the vice chair of the UN's International Day of Yoga Committee. Her role is to identify areas of UN policies and help develop spiritual dimension to these policies and create programs and publications to expand that awareness throughout the Brahma Kumari network. Welcome, sister. How are we doing?
Thank you so much, Michelle. And I'm doing really good. I'm looking at all your faces. They're like Christmas decorations on the tree of life. And so each one of you is a light and a decoration of the tree of life. So I'm so happy to be here with you this evening. And also, I was particularly moved by the artistic expressions. And of course, Guruji's fusion. I think you should do a CD, Guruji, on that fusion of the East and the West. And, you know, the voices, Michelle, you just set the context very, very beautifully. You uplifted my spirit when you sang the song. You know, I instantly thought of a wonderful life. It's not just a wonderful time of the year, but it's also a wonderful life at this time. And Carolyn, thank you for the flute music. My gosh, it really delve that the flute, you know, our versions that we listen to every day is called the Murli. And the Murli in Hindi is a Hindi word, but the English word is the flute. So they said when God spoke knowledge, it sounded like the flute, the music of the flute. So I was really, really moved by that. And of course, Dennis, oh my God, I'm so relaxed. All my muscles just woke up. I hope I'll be able to sleep tonight. And I must say, Anaga, your meditation was really, really heart moving. And I thought, why didn't she just do the heart piece and leave the first piece out and just take us into the heart and you know, and let us delve more into the heart? Because as you know, humanity's heart is broken into so many pieces because of so much that has happened over the last 2 years. So taking us into these deep meditations really help to heal the things that we are not able to heal by ourselves. But when we come into the collective arms of our near and dear ones, such as Breathe Peace community, we are able to heal the heart. And of course, dearest Carmen, you set the tone in a very lovely way. And I haven't, you wouldn't believe it, but I haven't seen Carmen in a long, long time. It's as though, it's like, you know, where is Carmen? I haven't seen her. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And of course, I love Paul's piece, and I'll tell you why. It's because someone, a very dear couple, a friend of ours, they had a dog, and the dog's name was Raja. And Raja is just like that dog that Paul showed in his in the video. And of course, Raja got bone cancer, and then he had to be euthanized. So it was very, very painful for his parents, Jackie and Lee. And so when I saw that, I said, it's the perfect gift to send to them. Just after this, I will send that video to them so they could see Raja is like an angel. It's like an angelic form of Raja's life. And of course, when we talk about life at this time of giving, at the time of giving and forgiving and getting and forgetting, it is the time that includes all species, all life species. And so what I'd like to do today, and I know, you know, we all have our limited times to do whatever we want to do, is to share with you a little story. And I'm borrowing it from an unknown author of the story, but I thought it fits very well with the last 14 months of, you know, introducing the different dimensions of Breathe Peace, because of what the soul is actually moving through at this point of time in the history of humanity, in the history of the world. And so it is almost a time of paradoxes. It's a time of extremes, but it is also a time in which the silence within the soul allows the soul to see life in very different ways. I know, you know, there was Diwali, there is Hanukkah, there will be Christmas. And this is the time when the light of the soul speaks to the individual. And so are we able to understand when the light of the soul speaks to us, and also when the light of God speaks to the light of the soul? What does that look like? But how do we arrive at that point in which we are able to listen to our own light and listen to the light of God and listen to the light of Mother Nature? It is only when we go into the silence of peace, and almost the soul has its own way of breathing. The body has its own way of breathing, but the soul also has its own way of breathing. So I'll share with you this little poem to show this paradox, to show this time of extreme, but within the core of the extremes, within the core of the paradox is the light. So the soul in Hindi is Atma, and Atma is actually feminine. So it's a she. So when I use the word she, I'm referring to the soul. So here we go. Let's do it in a reflective piece, because it is a time also of reflection. She sat back, and people said that she was shy. She led from the front, and people hated her pride. They asked her for advice and then questioned her guidance. They branded her loud, then were shocked by her silence. When she shared no ambition, they said it was sad. When she told them her dreams, they said she was mad. They told her they'd listen, but then they covered their ears. They would give her a hug while they laughed at her fears. And she listened to all of it, thinking she should be the girl they told her to be, and she should be that girl the best as she could. But one day she asked what was best for this girl, or she. So instead of trying to please everyone else, she decided to explore. She walked to the forest and stood with the trees. She heard the wind whisper and dance with the leaves. She spoke to the willow, the elm, and the pine, and she told them what she'd been told time after time. She told them she felt she was never enough. She was either too little or far, far too much, too loud or too quiet, too fierce or too weak, too wise or too foolish, too bold or too meek. Then she found a small clearing surrounded by firs, and she stopped. And she heard what the trees said to her. And she sat there for hours, not wanting to leave. But the forest said nothing. It just let her breathe. She breathed peace. Om Shanti, I am peace. She breathed peace. Om Shanti, God the Father is the ocean of peace, and Mother Earth is the lap of peace. She breathed peace. Om Shanti, my home is peace. In her breathing, she discovered awesomeness, and she celebrated greatness. She experienced joy. She felt it was the most wonderful time to live, to love, to learn, and to laugh. She breathed peace with her body. She breathed peace as a soul. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Gayatri. That was just remarkable. I think you've summarized in that poem everything I've been working on in the last year. I'm going to the forest, but by subway though. Thank you so much. That was just beautiful. And wasn't it so? The light and the love came through the screen. Thank you so much. But we're not finished yet, everyone. We're almost there, but please stay till the end because to share together. Now we welcome Sister Sheila Sagani, who is a certified yoga instructor from the Chicago metro area. We welcome you back, actually. You were our opening act, and now you're going to be one of our closing acts for the 14 months. And you know this because if you've seen her and we've used her practical applications, she rejuvenates people through light yogic stretches, pranayama, and meditation, and combining the power of breath and the power of thoughts to bring self-healing and self-realization. And no surprise, she works along with doctors and health professionals on a whole range of medical conditions. So this is very practical application. Welcome, Sister Sheila. Welcome back. Om Shanti. Just have to unmute.
There we go. Perfect. Okay, well, everyone, hope you're enjoying, and I'm enjoying thoroughly. And it's a wonderful time of the season, of course, Christmas celebration. And I'm sure everybody's happy, so we don't need to breathe happiness, do we? Yeah? Are we stressed under seasons? Or we're happy, right? Okay, so let's take the breath of happiness, shall we? Okay, so let's relax our body. And I know we have few minutes, so we'll practice about 3 breathings, if that's okay. And if you have to leave, of course, you can. But let's take a moment to relax our body, and we'll start with deep inhalation and exhalation. Okay, so let's take a deep inhalation and exhale. Inhale through our nose and exhale through our nose. Let us visualize as we are breathing in that I, the soul, am the healer of this body. As we inhale, let's radiate those pure, positive vibrations of healing energy. Continue to breathe in, and as we exhale, just relax your body. Relax any tension, if there is anything in the subtlest, subtle form. Just relax. Everyone's capacity is different, so just breathe in as you feel comfortable. As you're aware of the breath in and out, just see how your mind is calm and relaxed. And relax. That was just inhalation and exhalation, and now we'll do a chanting of Om for 5 times. If that's okay, let's relax our body, close our eyes, and let's take a deep inhalation. Then chant Om. Om. Again, inhale. Inhale again. One last time. Wonderful. So these are 2 breathings we can practice at a time of having fun. It's a wonderful breathing. Thank you all. It was wonderful to join. Thank you, Sister Sabita and everyone else. And
You're welcome.
Thank you to all our presenters. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And a special thank to our audience for joining us this evening. And always a thank to the Supreme Soul. And we hope you enjoyed our Celebrating Greatness, because there's greatness in all of us. We are all great. And we want to wish everyone a blessed holiday season and a happy new year. And we are very happy to announce that there are plans underway for Peace in the Park Live, July 2022 in Central Park. So we are looking forward to seeing everyone there next year. So Om Shanti.
We'll see you. Om Shanti.
Thank you all very much. On behalf of all of us, we would like to share with you a special good wish, a special blessing, as we call it, coming from our hearts to all of you. And you will see it on the slide as the slide show. It's just 4 slides. So if you can show that last slide first, in case anyone wants to leave. Yes, we're all great. Yes, this is our blessing to all of you, our holiday blessing and our good wish. May this holiday season fill your life with spiritual treasures of peace, love, joy, and generosity. May the light of the divine touch your heart, awakening the wisdom and purity of intent within you. May you continue to breathe peace, embracing the world with the rays of respect, courage, and tolerance. Happy holidays and a blessed new year from all of us. Thank you. I would just like to say that this has been live streamed on Facebook and YouTube, so you can definitely go there and share it with your friends. You can unmute and wish each other Happy New Year, Happy Holidays.
Happy holidays.
Namaste.
Holidays.
Peace on earth. Bye. Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunita. Thank you, Michelle.
Oh, you're most welcome, Annika. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so nice to see you, Karen. Thank you.
Great to be here. Hi. Great to be here. The energy is so beautiful.
Yes, we're so happy to see you.
Mm.
And of course, Carl and Dan and Erna, everyone. Yes, and Veronica, everyone. Saraswati.
Thank you.
Bye.
Om Shanti, good evening. I enjoyed the program.